Alright guys, for 16.3 we have snatches and bar muscle ups. So the key here is, or the one thing that's going to be the most taxing, I think for the workout, other than cardio, obviously is going to be grip. And one of the things that you can do to save your grip on bar muscle ups is to have a stronger, more efficient kip. And that means being able to utilize more of the hips because you have a lot of pulling with the snatches, a lot of pulling with the bar muscle ups. So the more hips you can use, the more efficient you're going to be, the less effort you're going to have to use trying to get through that transition. So a couple of things on the bar muscle ups, assuming that you have bar muscle ups, maybe you don't, but a few tips. One is keeping the arm straight as long as possible. So when doing the bar muscle up, you're going to load the hip at the bottom, okay? Make sure you open that hip up, full extension, and then as you're driving towards the bar, think about it like a toes to bar, right? So you're going to try to get your shoulders as far back behind the bar by keeping the arm straight for as long as possible. Think about trying to look over the top. You should get your shoulders perpendicular to the bar, and then from there you'll transition over the top. When you transition over the top, there's a couple of things I want you guys to think about. So again, keeping your arms straight as long as possible. The reason why you do this is that if you start to pull too soon, you kill all your power. So this will kill your power. You have no hip drive left, and then you're going to end up doing a really high or really good chest to bar, which is not what we want for this workout. So again, keeping the arms straight, trying to get the shoulders, look over the top of the pull-up bar. Once you see over the top of the pull-up bar, you're going to think about driving your hips, so you're trying to close the gap. So you're going to engage the lats. You're going to think about pushing the bar down to your hips. As you transition over the top, a key thing here that a lot of people miss is your wrists. Your wrists have to transition with you. So as your shoulders come over the top, your wrist and your elbow have to come as well. So what I usually see is people will transition and they'll try to get over with this broken wrist, right? So when you transition, you have to actually shift the hands. There's a shifting motion that happens. So you're gonna have to shift the hands over the top, okay? So you're shifting the hands over the top, and when you finish, your wrist should be stacked over the pull-up bar, elbows, and then you can press out. If you're one of those that finishes here and you're getting close but you can't get that transition, then just think about shifting the hands. Be careful if you need a tape, because sometimes that tends to cause a little bit more ripping because you're actually using. Also too, wrap your thumbs. Again, this is what we call a suicide grip, so if you miss a bar muscle up in that transition, you get a hand flying off. So make sure you're always wrapping the thumb on any type of bar movements with the pull-up bar. So good luck guys on 16.3.